And then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for your Leeds versus Manchester City post-match chat. Beaten by the better side this evening. I think we all expected it, really, if we're being totally honest. I thought we fought valiantly in the first half up until the 45th minute, at which point we concede, and then obviously backs against the wall and City come a-knocking. Before we get into the particulars of the game, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell. And without further ado, let's get into it.
I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like a house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any love, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Look, folks, just one of them in it. Manchester City are elite. We're not. Defensively, woeful. Centre-backs, all of them, really, I think, are pretty poor. I thought, look, for 45 minutes, Leeds United fought well. You know, this is Manchester City. They'll probably go on to win the league. They might even win the Champions League. You know, they was always expected to beat Leeds United tonight. I would argue I was surprised we went as far as we did without conceding. If Jack Grealish could finish his dinner, maybe we won. If Melier wasn't in inspired form, maybe we would have been even further behind than 1-0 at half-time. But we rode our luck. I think, look, there was no outlet for Leeds United. It was always going to be tough. The longer you keep it 0-0 or you keep it level, you have a chance, as we've seen when we went to the Etihad at 10 men and Dallas scores. Sometimes you've just got to hang in there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. If we get to half-time 0-0, maybe it's a different game. But as it is, they score on the 46th and then obviously on the 51st, and it's game over, it's curtains. Strout did get us one back. Nice to see him scoring goals, because I know in the early parts of the season he's had a bit of a 50p head, but that seems to have been rounded off a bit and he's got a bit more of a normal head. Maybe it was his hair. I don't know. Erling Haaland got 2 goals. Probably should have had a hat-trick. Missed a few chances. Melier again made some great saves. Jack Grealish 2 assists. Obviously got booed throughout, but I do really rate Jack Grealish, although his finishing is really, really poor. Maybe that's why he gives the assist for Haaland's first goal on the 51st, because he's thinking, damn, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this on. I don't really know who's at fault for that second goal, to be honest. Cooper, poor pass. Cock, not. I don't know if he's not expecting it, not wise to it, not wise to where Grealish is. Grealish nips in, easy pass to Haaland. The first goal's a bit of quality. The third goal, again, is another bit of quality. People will hammer the defence, naturally so. But I think, look, City have the extra bit of sauce that when they want to, they can put any team to the sword in world football. And that's just facts, you know. And I think the third goal was impressive. I felt Grealish again with the assist into Haaland. Maybe Melier could do better. But listen, without Melier, we probably would have been 6 down by half-time. Is what it is. Rob Leslie-Clarkson cannot lace that lad's boots, or gloves for that matter, whatever it is. Defensively, though, look, I do question Jesse, as a lot of you know, but defensively, again, just lacking. Cooper being hooked for Llorente. I don't understand the substitution, but like a lot of people say, if we're genuinely after this Maximiliano Volba, could it be the end for Cooper? Maybe Strout will stay at left back. Maybe a lot of people will say that it's time. I don't think he covered himself in glory tonight. He did make one very good challenge on Mahrez at one point, which I was impressed by. But again, that's one challenge in 70 minutes or however long he played. I don't see what everyone sees in Koch either. I still have question marks massively over him. I think Rasmus is improving and Strout, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's not a left back, but when he plays there, he does really, really well. I thought Adam Forshaw was good tonight. He was better than Mark Rocker. Mark Rocker, for whatever reason, tonight couldn't pass the ball. I don't think any of us could for a period of time. Mark Rocker, there was a chance not long before they scored their goal, actually, in the first half, where he could have played Greenwood in down the right with his left boot and decided to go with his right foot over the top for Rodrigo, who doesn't have pace anyway, who's not going to beat Akanji or Stones to the ball, in my opinion. It's an absolutely woeful pass. We couldn't pass the ball 5 yards. Listen, I really like Brendan Aronson, the American boy, but I think, for me, because everyone's sort of like fallen in love with him, he gets away with it a lot. I think we need to see more from him. We need to see goals and assists We need to see more from Brendan Aronson. He's adjusting to the league. I do think he gets a little bit away with it personally. He buzzes about everywhere. He's always busy, but what's the end product? I still think that's lacking. I'm sorry, Rodrigo Anonymous tonight. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. This is just the Premier League. It's just a bit rubbish, isn't it? I'm not expecting us to get anything in a couple of days' time against Newcastle either. That's the thing. It's just one of them, isn't it? Like, I don't believe we'll get anything from the game. And then when the game transpires, we don't. And it's just like, yeah, thought so. Move on. Next one. We're already, like, for me, my head, yeah, I'm already looking ahead to the end of the season and Radrazani going and 49ers coming in and looking for a bit of excitement. But I think that's what's happened. That's what happens when you reach the Premier League, right? Mid-table obscurity. What's next? How can we climb up the table? What are we going to do? Who are we going to bring in? Under this regime, we're not. Maximiliano Vorba. Who else? We need a midfielder. We need a striker. We need a left back. We need extra players, but we'll only probably get one or two, if that, maybe one. I don't know. Maybe you've got half a centre-back and half a left-back in Maximiliano Vorba. Don't know. But that's not going to be an easy deal. He's their captain, isn't he? But we do need additions defensively. To be honest, it could have been a whole lot worse when Haaland got put through in the first minute. I was like, oh, my God, this guy's going to cook. The atmosphere at Ellen Road tonight was absolutely electric. You could hear it throughout. It was nice to see Haaland get a decent reception after the game as well. Calvin as well. He was clapped off and on, or I know he didn't come on, but you hear what I'm saying. Look, shining lights for Leeds United. Meslier, again, although he conceded 3 and maybe could have done better with a third, I still think he kept us well in that game in that first half. And Willian Gnonto impresses again. Makes me more lean towards Jack Harrison leaving in January in order for Leeds to maybe do some business. I think Maximiliano Vorba they do without moving Jack, but maybe if they wanted to bring in more additions, they move Jack on. Maybe he goes to Newcastle because you've got Somerville, you've got Gnonto now pushing, and you look at Jack Harrison thinking, look, we invested 12 million, maybe get 30 for him, 25, we'll take it. I think we will. I think that's something that might happen. I just think him and Crysencio Somerville were on the bench tonight filling up numbers. I don't think they were ever going to come on. We've seen Click, obviously. Click wiped out Grealish, and we were buzzing as a fan base for that, but that's where we're at, right? We can't touch these lads, so it's like, yeah, crunch them, and we'll celebrate that instead. I thought Greenwood did okay as well. Really, really just disappointed with Mark Rocker tonight. Missed Tyler Adams, of course. If Tyler Adams is in there, he's absolutely, breaking things up. But what I will say, props to Adam for sure, because I thought he did really, really well for the minutes that he did play tonight. Gelhardt, again, when he came on the pitch, did well, but again, he's too inconsistent at the minute. I don't fancy Gelhardt starting against Newcastle over Rodrigo, and that's saying a lot, because I'm not Rodrigo's biggest fan. I'm just not sure he can do it for 90 minutes leading the line. I'm not too sure. Again, I want more from Aronson, as I've said earlier. Gnonto did enough, but there was even the decision-making. The chances that we do get to get up the field against Man City are going to be few and far between. Gnonto goes through. Greenwood's free over on the right-hand side of the pitch. Can't find him. Don't look up. Doesn't find him. We get a set piece. Cooper's holding on to players in an attacking set piece. What are you doing, bro? Chances few and far between. Look, for me, it's really just where we're at. Like, I don't know how to analyze. Like, meh. If I could say meh, like, that's it. It is what it is. Like, the squad's not good enough. I have my reservations on the manager, but I'm not going to say that he could have done anything different tonight. Maybe a different coach has a go, but in terms of what Jesse brings, like, that's what I expected, and we did okay. I thought we contained City for a while. I know people say, what, contained? They had lots of chances, but ultimately they didn't score them, right? Okay, if we get into half-time at 0-0, it could have been a different game, but it turns out it wasn't, and City just ran away in the end. Haaland getting to, obviously, making it 3-0. We have a go from a set piece. I don't know. We need to score. We need to score more from open play. We need to create something from open play. I hate stylistically how we play football going forward. It was always going to be tough tonight. As I say, I thought we defended really, really well. I did for a period of time. And obviously, Cooper and Koch both at fault. I don't understand changing centre-backs either, me. I understand maybe Ayling coming on because he does offer us something, but again, he can't start. I don't know. It's all just a bit shit. If I'm being totally honest, being a Leeds fan right now is just a bit shit. I don't look forward to the games. I don't think we'll get anything New Year's Eve day, whatever it is, at St James's. Toughest place to go for me right now. I'm already thinking about that West Ham game. That's where we need to pick up points. We should have been past this, folks. We should have invested when we had the opportunity to, but unfortunately, the board and management team that we've got are just sleepwalking us, and it's a bit brutal. You know, Radrazani, David Ornstein's there tonight. Maybe we'll see some daft interview. He's on about selling the club, etc., etc. Watch this space. I don't think it'll get pushed through before the end of the summer. So we've just got to hope and pray that we'll still be in this division, because it's going to be tight. You know, it's going to be tight. I think Southampton, I think Forest go down. I think there's one more up for grabs with us, Everton, and maybe Bournemouth battling for that last spot. Hopefully it's not us, because in the summer Radrazani moves on and an investment comes in. But yeah, it's going to be a tough couple of weeks. We've just got to lock in. Hopefully we can get something at St James's. I think the positives is we're down there. The reason we're down there is because we're not winning enough. The other teams that are below us and down there with us are down there for exactly the same reason. So the only team that won below us was Wolves, and they beat Everton, who were also below us. So it's as you were. You know, we never expected to get anything against City. I thought we did pretty well at points. I thought we defended okay at points. But ultimately, they're a better side, and their quality told. Newcastle, I think it'll be more of the same, but we move, you know. We move and look forward to West Ham, who we're not doing great. Then we've got Villa and we've got Brentford. Them 3 fixtures are still rock hard, but hopefully we can pick up some points in them. This run's huge for Leeds and for Jesse. January can't come quick enough. Let's get some players in. Unfortunately, I think it might just be player, not plural, unfortunately. Melier good, Nyonto good, Joffrey good. The rest, defensively not good. And the midfield couldn't pass the ball 5 yards. Not good enough, especially against Manchester City. Listen, thanks as always for watching. I'll be out with a Newcastle preview in the next couple of days, and then I'll see you, obviously, when we take on Newcastle on Saturday at 3 p.m. I'll be doing a watch-along for the game, so join me for that as well. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out.